episode of the Reppin' the State Line podcast with John, George, and Josh is sponsored by the Brodo Rockstar Group at eXp Realty. The home buying process is stressful, especially when it's your first time. The Brodo Rockstar Group is committed to giving you a stress-free experience while guiding you through the process from getting approved for a loan to getting the keys on closing day. Let their team treat you like a rock star. To book an appointment or to search all available properties in the Stateline area, visit buywithbroda.com.
So I might have just got the coolest email ever.
Well, you
Just now.
okay?
I'm gonna read it to you guys.
Okay. Well, let me before I lose my train of thought. Hold that.
Okay.
I think we should redo our intros now that my daughter's like 13, and she'll have all the Gen whatever.
I wrote mine last week. Remember? I recited it.
You recited it.
You have
On
to
air.
go back on. You have to go back
Yeah. Okay.
and actually record the captions.
Record the, no, we should redo our intros so it'll be like, you all should buy from John Broda Group.
No cap.
No cap. she'll put all that slang in there for us. I may have her. Well, we're gonna record yours soon, and then once yours is in, it's gonna sound like a whole different person because it's been 3 years.
Right, but that's why we should have Emma do them now.
Emma. I don't know if Emma. Well, she is an actress. She is an actress. 100%.
This could be her first acting commercial gig.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've never been so excited about comment in my life.
All right, let's hear this email.
Hi all.
Hi y'all.
Hi all. The Elgin office will be closed tomorrow, Wednesday, February 28th, due to the power being turned off for preventative maintenance per ComEd. See email below. Since all locations are connected to Elgin servers, no one will be able to log in. A phone message will be updated so customers calling in will be notified of the situation. So enjoy your day off.
So basically,
Tomorrow?
if I buy a car tomorrow, you can't work.
No, because obviously you can backdate when you do that stuff.
All right.
Right. And you have 30 days to add the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
But daddies don't got to work tomorrow.
Tomorrow's gonna be a bad day though.
Why?
It's supposed to get cold again.
Yeah, it's gonna be a terrible day to even.
But I will tell
Good.
you, Monday was an amazing day, even with the wind. And I got to swing my clubs.
I'm excited for tomorrow because that'll force me to stay indoors and pack, and not worry about.
We
going out.
don't really care.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great weekend.
Show of hands, who cares how much George travels?
This guy, you're looking at him. So, don't make fun of me.
I feel.
It's part of my job now. On my.
But is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a side job.
Are you meeting with Julie tomorrow to say it's
No.
work related?
See, now
I
that
mean-
would make sense because then you could write the whole trip off as well.
I am
Gonna have
a
to meet Julie for
consultant now.
lunch.
I do consulting on the side, and actually, I'm gonna launch a website soon for my consulting side.
Guys, I am sick. And I have this cough.
Yeah,
It's just,
horrible.
just bear through it. It's
Cough that way is all.
you know
I
what
ask.
happened? It's kids, man. It's kids. Actually,
No.
I lied. I blame it on Randy in my office.
That jerk.
That dude was sick for like 2 weeks, and then Karen got sick. And now I'm sick.
Oh, there's nothing worse than getting Karen sick.
Well, actually, Karen's like the glue that holds our office together because Karen answers. The
Oh,
pho-
it's her. It's a real Karen.
Yeah.
Oh,
her real
okay.
name is Karen, and she answers the phone for all 6 locations of our offices, and transfers them accordingly.
Right.
So she actually holds the company together during the day. So when she's out and sick, it's not fun.
No.
'Cause that means everyone has to fend for their own phone calls, and
How many people actually call the office, though, for you?
you know how many people call our office daily?
I know, but for you specifically.
Me,
Like
not
you're
so
like you're
much.
like that next
But our-
generation
but our
insurance
phone-
guy. You
our
give your
phone-
cell number
Yeah,
personally.
but our office phones are all connected together.
Right.
So you call one number, and then Karen answers it and transfers it out.
So
We might get 500 plus phone calls a day.
Well, I was not thrilled that a service I was really not using at my company that I decided I was going to use a lot more of, we no longer have. So I had an 888 number through Ring with an extension,
Right.
you know, an office number, and we no longer have that program going. So I was going to use that for all marketing material in Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, people don't like seeing an 815 zip code.
Why?
Area
They like
code.
seeing a 608.
They want to see a 608. Yeah.
Why don't you just you should get
You just get a Google number.
no.
I don't like Google numbers
No.
because they're untraceable, and people don't answer Google numbers when they come up like that.
Do you know that who's your carrier?
You can go buy a burner phone
At the moment, it's U.S. Cellular, but that will be changing. soon.
So
Why don't you just go buy a burner phone out of Wisconsin?
no. So you have an iPhone.
It's about trap phone.
I know I could put a second SIM,
Correct.
a separate number for that, and have them both ringing at the same time.
Correct.
Right.
You can do that, but you could do it with. I'm pretty sure you could do it with Xfinity Mobile.
Well, unfortunately, Xfinity Mobile means nothing to me because on my side of the river, Xfinity does not exist. So I can't do Xfinity at home. I get no
You
Xfinity.
could do it.
He's on the west side.
I'm on the
baby.
west side of the river.
It
and
doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Not for mobile.
It matters.
It's a cell carrier.
It matters in the fact that you can't get the cell service if you don't have all the other services.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, like I don't get Verizon. Like you know how Verizon has like internet. We don't.
You can't just go buy Verizon internet without having all your phones with Verizon as well. You can't buy a T-Mobile box for $50 without having T-Mobile phones. You have to switch everything with. It's just how the services work. Same thing with Spectrum. Spectrum has a phone service as well that will do exactly what you're talking about. But I need to switch to a business account with them.
I didn't know that because
So I've been researching this for a long time. I'm just letting you know, like this is like the one thing that actually mattered. So I researched it.
well then I'll hook you up with T-Mobile.
So
That's what I use.
just get a burner phone.
No, you could.
It's a trap phone.
He doesn't need to.
I don't want to carry
No.
multiple
He doesn't need
devices
to.
ever.
He just gets it. He just uses his second eSIM in the phone, and they could have two phones.
Well, actually, with the new 15, there is no SIM cards at all.
yeah, that's what I said. It's just an eSIM.
So
He just activates his. So
I just activate another number. I pay for another line.
correct.
Trap phones are way cooler.
Well, I'm
And that second line, you could get it probably for what, $10 a month, 15, because you don't need data on it or anything. You use your main numbers, your data for the phone. That one just receives phone calls. So you get no bells and whistles, but then that solves your problem. You have a 608 number and an 815.
right.
Do
But
it.
I'm going to be waiting on the 608 number until I get my full license in Wisconsin. I think that's going to finally happen.
That a boy. No.
You know, I'll tell you a story. Back when I was in the Carpenters Union, it was the funniest thing. I was working for a company called Cassidy Brothers. They're no longer in business. They were a great company, though. You know, the recession in 08, 09, that really knocked them out over time because they specialized in building restaurants and high-end luxury apartment buildings. So neither one of those things would be in. Whoa, what was that?
That was cool.
That was cool. Oh, George is playing with his computer. Well, why did we mute the computer?
Okay.
So
Or just meet George.
Well, it's muted now.
So we what do you call it? I became a foreman with them. They hand me a phone, and I'm like, "What am I going to do with this?" And they go, "Well, we need to be able to get a hold of you. You got to be able to call stuff." I said, "Yeah, but I carry a phone. I don't carry two phones." And they're like, "Well, you can't use that for personal." I said, "Then I don't want it." So next thing you know, I had a person. They gave me the phone. Said, "Just use it all the time." I canceled my phone service. I won't carry two phones around. I will not be that guy that has like multiple phones on his hip and. It's just not happening.
That's all right.
No, I think it needs to be an old school LG chocolate flip.
A sidekick.
You ever see the TikTok of the Italian family that's very popular on TikTok where he pretends he's at the dinner table and he pretends to get a phone call that was like an important phone call, and then he takes the phone and he breaks it and puts it in the water, and the whole family's looking at him like, "What are you doing?" It's pretty fun.
Who was it that sent the TikTok video of the dude cheddar bobbing himself at the fast food restaurant? Was that you?
No, I don't think
know
so.
What you're saying.
I swear I saw it from you guys.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-mm.
You ever seen the movie 8 Mile?
Yeah, I know what cheddar bobbin is.
the dude standing at like a fast food, like say McDonald's. It wasn't a McDonald's.
Right.
Just standing there about to order food, puts his hand in his pocket and shoots himself in the leg. So the movie 8 Mile, Cheddar Bob
Shoots himself.
in the leg, and he goes, "Guys, I don't want to be Cheddar Bob anymore. What do you want to be called? Could I be MC Bob?"
MC Bob. It's a great movie.
It is a good movie.
You guys don't know
It's a
this,
good
but we
movie.
have a group chat, and all we do all day long is pass back
Funny videos.
TikTok.
Bad memes. And,
bad memes and TikToks and
oh,
all
if
that
ever
good jazz.
If that ever became public,
But
be
yes,
screwed.
someone sent one of the dude Cheddar bobbing himself, and to now, right? I can't stop reliving that video.
did
in
you
my
watch?
head.
Did you watch the video of the back of the guy's neck?
Yes.
Oh God, that was hysterical.
you both of that one.
That was a good one.
So
Oh my goodness! All right, so what'd you guys do last week? Come on, let's talk.
Let's see.
John, what did you do last week?
Oh, he's doing that shit again. All right, let's see how it is.
Oh, last week, what did I do? Venice was off, so we went drinking.
Of course.
It was fun.
Anybody surprised?
Raise your hands if you're surprised.
Wait, John and wine and a weekend? No way.
No, so we went to Venice, worked in the morning, and then I did some work as well. I had some showings, and then we hopped out and went up to Timber Hill in Milton. So Timber Hill is one of those wineries that we found a long time ago. When they first opened, they were like in a truck industrial area. So they had like this little square patio with 2 tables outside, and it was like sitting in somebody's garage drinking wine. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it was. And we liked their wine, but we did not like the atmosphere at all. And at the same time we found that place, we found Northleaf. And Northleaf is also in Milton. That's like going into like this rustic cabin. I mean, the building is like 100 years old. It's a great indoor space, but there's no real outdoor space there, you know? So we were hanging out just a few weeks back and said, let's go check out Timber Hill again. Vinny said, I think they opened a new location. And we went, and it was like, oh, angels singing, the whole 9 yards. Like this, they built this big facility. They got all this outdoor space now. They've got food. And it was like, oh, this is really nice. So we decided to go there again on Saturday. Had some wine, had some pizza. Then we stopped over at Northleaf. Then we went home. Then we drank some more. But that was about it. It was a good day.
So the moral of your weekend was you rediscovered a winery that's up their game.
They've upped their game big time, and they were packed. But it was a beautiful day on Saturday. Like, I mean, the weather was nice.
It was gorgeous.
And they were packed. Now, unlike, we do the igloos over in Geneva Winery. And Brett, I love your winery. It's just you're an hour and a half away, so it's hard to get out to you all the time. That's the problem. But he always gives me crap. He's always like, every time I see him, he's like, so you finally came by again. It's like, dude, you're expanding like you wouldn't believe. I mean, he's expanding. He's got 4 locations now.
Yeah, I know.
For Geneva Winery. And his production is a little slow though. So every time I go and I make the trip, my favorite wines are not in stock. So
Me neither.
It's hard.
Symphony. It's hard to keep in stock.
Because they're so
wine.
good. I mean, it's a good problem to have. But, I'll just keep racking up my bottles in my wine.
Not
club
like that
membership.
bottle of whiskey you tried last night.
Oh my God. What were you trying to kill me? So he gives me.
You left me yesterday and came over here?
No.
He gave me a bottle a few weeks back. What's it even called?
I don't know. I got to go to the bathroom.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Told you, I'm not doing hot today, boys.
Okay.
I got to make it to 1. I got to make it to 12.
What does 12 mean?
I have no clue.
Anyways.
I sent you the picture of it, so I'm going to pull it up so I can see what this bottle's name is. What is this bottle's name?
It is from the brewery.
It's Arkhon, Arkhon.
But it's the brewery out of, I believe, Indiana.
It's 100 proof. And I didn't bring the bottle with me. I got to figure out who I want to torture with this thing. So I'm sitting there last night. Venice was working last night. I'm
Three
sitting-
Floyds. Three Floyds.
From Three Floyds.
Three Floyds is the brewery that makes this bourbon. They're a beer company. And they are really good. Like, people wait in line for their releases for beer.
And that's fine. And I mean, I've had their beer, and they have very good beer.
Yes.
But now remember, though, my good friend over at Spirit Water in Cary.
Mm-hmm.
He is a beer guy,
Mm-hmm.
but he makes an amazing bourbon, does he not?
Yes, it's
So
very
I mean, it's phenomenal. You have a bottle of it sitting here,
Yes.
not even opened,
Nope,
because he has a
he
signature.
signed it.
I drank my signed bottle, and I just have the bottle sitting on the shelf now because, what's the point of collecting if you're not going to consume? That's how I look at it.
I will eventually. I mean, I got those 2 bottles have been sitting there for a few weeks.
I
but
know, but
they're nice bottles to display.
so
But
this
anyways,
bottle, I'm
yes.
sitting there and I'm like, you know what? I'm getting tired. I had a day of golf with Josh. I didn't want to take aspirin. I wanted to do a natural pain reliever. Have myself a glass of whiskey. So I said, let me try this thing George gave me. So I pop the cork and I take a sniff and I'm like, oh yeah, that is floral.
Very floral.
It's very floral. So I was like, okay. He said it was a floral to it. Maybe it's just the notes, but I mean, it did not smell like whiskey. It smelled like a bouquet of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
So I poured, I mean, no word of a lie, like not even a finger at the bottom, just to taste
Not
it.
even a finger pour.
No,
Yes.
I poured that just a bit, swirled in the glass, sniffed in the glass, and the whole glass just hit me in the face with flower notes. I was just like,
Holy
and it
shnikes.
wasn't even like one of the Glencairn glasses where it's supposed
It was a
to give you
rocks
that.
glass?
It was a rocks glass, and I was getting this. I was just like, okay. So then I took a sip, and I made the face, and I was just like, oh my god, that was it. And I went to the sink and I dumped that out, and I rinsed out the glass, and I grabbed my bottle of Woodford Reserve double oaked, poured that, and just took a shot real quick just to get rid of the flavor in my mouth.
It is. Yeah, I think you coined it right. It's the Melort of bourbon.
So I sent George a text with the picture of it. I go, I just tried it and it's god awful. And I spelled God GAWD, like god awful. I go, it's the Melort of whiskeys.
Melort of whiskeys.
You know what?
They make amazing beer. Just stay away from
and
the
people
bourbon.
people might actually like that, but it's like
So
it's not my flavor palette.
that
that's for
bottle,
sure.
that bottle has made it through probably 5 or 6 homes now. It keeps getting passed. So now you got to pass it to somebody.
I don't know if I want to
Eventually,
torture with that.
but no, it's kind of got a little story going to it now. All these different people have tried it, and it just keeps getting passed because it is god awful.
Yeah.
I've yet to see somebody finish their pour. Everybody's dumped it after.
Yeah,
tasting.
I didn't even do a big pour because the smell was like no, and it was almost like taking a Southern Comfort and drinking it straight, but I could deal with Southern Comfort over this stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely unique.
Like
It's unique.
maybe in a mixed drink. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to make it into a cocktail of some sort.
He's alive. He made it. Congratulations. Oh. Sorry. Jeez.
You know,
be
the
gentle.
red light is on. You're supposed to be quiet. We're
Yeah,
recording.
come on. All right. So you had a pretty
So
fun
it
weekend.
was just that really, and then like Sunday was just a hangout day. We went for breakfast, Bagels and More.
Bagels and More. There you go.
Up in Beloit, we went up to breakfast up there. Had some breakfast sandwiches.
No Road Dogg.
No Road Dogg.
I love Road Dogg.
Road Dogg's-
I'm sorry.
Road Dogg's
It's
great. I
love me a
it's
good Road Dogg.
Good. If you've never tried it, y'all have to. It's right on the exit when you exit in Beloit off of 90, and it is.
They have a giant dog out front, don't they?
Yeah, they do. It's spectacular for the price, for the food, and it's like I said, it's the one place. Normally, when I have like my dream breakfast, when I'm hungry after going for like a Sunday brunch and I want everything that I want, normally it's eggs a certain way, scrambled or whatever, an omelet, and then you get the sausage and the hash browns. But then I also want just a taste of French toast. That to me, like I hate when they offer you toast or fruit cup or all that. Like no, I would rather have just a taste of that French toast with the syrup and whatnot. This is the only place that
Something sweet that goes with the savory.
yeah. This is the only place that offers that as a option that I've ever.
A lot of
been.
places offer.
You usually have to
cakes.
order it separate. Pancakes, yeah.
Pancakes.
Yeah, pancakes.
No, this place is pancake toast or French toast. I'm like, yes, French toast every time. So like, this is the one place I go to because I'll still order it no matter where I'm going, but it's always that extra charge for the French toast. Here, it's like I bought my breakfast. It's phenomenal. That to me
I
is.
feel like they should have like a song like Road Dog, Road Dog, Road Diggity Dog.
Maybe you
Dog,
should contact them and
You know,
maybe-
like, well, the only reason I say that is because like my girls are obsessed with Mickey Mouse. Clubhouse.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, we're past that.
You're bringing
phase.
back PTSD for me right
Yeah.
now.
I know, but they're obsessed with it. So all I think is Road Dog, Road Diggity Dog.
No, that's hot dog.
I know, but we could turn it into Road Dog.
No.
No, we got to wait 51 more years
Till we can till it's
so it's no longer copyright by Disney.
Josh, how was your weekend?
It was. Now I gotta think.
What did you do this weekend? Anything?
This past weekend, what did we do? Friday, we did nothing. Oh, I did try the new bar tavern on the good old west side, northwest side. The Goat.
Oh, the new place.
The new place.
Is it good?
It's very good.
All right.
It was very busy. It used to be the barn, and it was ran by this gentleman that's no longer here. Just wasn't the best place to go. Right? Wasn't very family friendly.
Well, how far on the west side are you talking?
It's right there at the roundabout.
Oh, right,
It's literally in the
like
same.
Auburn and Route 2?
It's literally in the same shopping center as the Norwegian.
Okay.
It used to be the barn.
See, I never even knew that was actually
Yeah.
a bar there.
Yep, but it's now called the Goat Tavern, and it's a gentleman out of Byron, I believe,
That bought it.
that bought it.
I think he's a former construction worker.
But I think he worked at Chrysler.
Okay, I thought I read an article. Maybe it was a different bar I'm talking about.
I
where it was a
could be
construction
I
worker
could be
that took over.
totally wrong, right? I could be totally lying to you guys. But anyways,
That's a good possibility.
They had appetizers called the Goat, and it came with this like baguette, and it was goat cheese, cold goat cheese, with bruschetta on top of it, and it was incredible.
All right.
And then obviously I'm on the diet, so I had the grilled steak salad. It was great. I enjoyed myself.
When I was doing keto, we'd go to Beloit Club for lunch. They do a black and blue salad. That
That's
salad is the bomb.
Yeah. So we did that, and then Saturday, what did we do? What did we do Saturday? I don't remember.
Anything in the area that, like, any establishments that we need to highlight?
The Goat. I thought
The Goat
pretty
was good.
Sunday we went to the Rosemont outlets
Ooh.
as a family. That was fun.
What is it called?
It's
Fashion.
the Chicago Fashion Mall.
Fashion Mall.
Yeah. Well, problem is, back in December, I was in a 2X shirt and a 38 pants. I am now in a 34 pants and a large shirt. So,
Which proves that tapeworms do work.
yeah. But like my none of my clothes fit at all. Like I'm swimming badly in them. So, we went.
Yeah.
They have an Under Armour outlet. I'm really big into wearing Under Armour stuff. Under Armour clothes. I like how they fit, I like how they feel, the price.
See, I'm the same way with Nike. The Nike, they're I forget what they call
But
it.
Nike is
Dri-Fit
phenomenal. Nike's no longer in the golf spectrum of apparel or
Really?
just anything. So like they just don't have like Nike golf polos.
Anything dry fit fits perfect for me.
Yeah. So I got like 2 pairs of pants, like 3 or 4 pairs of shorts, a couple shirts for like $250.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Nice.
I usually head up to the outlet that's
Johnson
in
Creek?
Well, Johnson Creek was my go-to for a long time, but
But a lot of stuff are closing in Johnson.
but that's the
Creek.
problem. So I wind up going now up off of 94 to the outlets right up there.
In Baraboo.
No, not Baraboo. It's on 94 and 50, like Highway 50, 94. I forget what it's called, that area, but it's like we're just south of Milwaukee. Just north of Chicago, south of Milwaukee. That outlet's
Gurnee?
there. Not Gurnee. This is in Wisconsin.
I know
Or the
what you're talking
Racine?
Near Racine, yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
there's a name for that outlet mall. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But
yeah, we've
that's
never
where
been,
I go to.
We've never been to the
Tanger?
Rosemont.
Is it a Tanger outlet? I don't know.
No.
Yeah, we've never been to the Rosemont one, so we're like, we have nothing on Sunday. Let's just go.
And-
I know I did Saturday. I had a funeral on Saturday. That's what it was. It was super sad. My mom's like best friend passed away. So it was pretty sad. But she lasted 4 years with pancreatic cancer.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
They
impressive.
said like a year
Yeah.
or 2 at most, and she lasted like 4.5. So we had that Saturday. It was sad. So yeah, Sunday we decided to go to the outlets, get some clothes.
Well, the outlet in the Milwaukee area I go there because of DXL, because that's where they have their outlet store. Because you could go to DXL in Schaumburg. That's for people that don't know. DXL is like big and tall sizes, and I've learned.
John's a tall dude.
Well, I'm 6'2", right around 300 pounds. So yeah, I need a little more room. And even when I wasn't heavier, I still couldn't get shirts that fit. Like when I was working the Carpenters Union, I would have to get a size up on all T-shirts because working overhead, everything would like be up right around my breast here, you know.
Yeah, I'm just a little tight now these days, so I don't have that problem.
How cute.
Well, it's just I'm short. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, it is. It's a curse being as tall as I am. I mean,
I'm 6, so
like I literally
I'm
wear a
perfect height.
34, 30.
No.
My pants are a 30.
right. No, but you know what's funny though?
Like-
I'm tall as well, but like my pants are a 40-30, but I wear them low.
Yeah, I wear my pants high.
Yeah, I don't wear them up around my belly button.
You should.
I did that, I'd be wearing a 50. I'd be wearing a 50-30.
50.
a 50-30.
With the 40.
No, but I will,
with the
but I will
40
say though,
inseam.
like the suits I get from SENE, like, and you even said yesterday, the pants I was wearing,
Yeah.
because I buy from their sample sale, whatever, but I never gave them any measurements. I've given them a description, like I click the buttons and they send it to you. And like I have a dress shirt that's coming; it should be here any day now. They sent it, and it was too tight, but it was good in other spots. But it needed like an inch around the neck. It needed about a half inch around the cuffs. It needed an inch and a half around the lower part, but it was fine in the chest area. So it was the funniest thing. And I just send it back to them, and they remake them. They send it back. And they'll do that as many times as you need
Until it's right.
until it's right.
That's pretty cool.
So, I mean, just out of the box, like this one suit here, which I've been wearing everywhere, it's great, but it's the stretch fabric. Just love it. It's called SENE. They're out of Los Angeles. And I mean, I found the clothing brand for life. Their
Are
T-shirts
you sure
are
it's
amazing.
SENE, not SENE?
No, that's SENE. That's
It's
how they
SENE.
pronounce it. Because you want to be seen.
SENE.
You want to be seen.
So why isn't SEEN?
Because that was copyrighted already. I don't know. Ask the CEO, all right?
Maybe we
Infringements.
should get
Copyright
the CEO on
infringements.
our podcast for next episode.
But
Explain why you called your company SENE, spelled SENE.
so,
Question number 1.
But I mean, this is their Soho Flex Tech suit. They do men's clothing, women's clothing.
Did they check SCENE?
I don't know. Why don't you ask them? I'll send you. I'll
That
send you a
also
link. You can
says
send.
SENE.
I think you should send him an email.
I think SENE is how I like to pronounce
SENE?
it. SENE. SENE. That's a nice suit you got there. SENE.
SENE?
There you go. I just got a whole
Slogan?
slogan for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a big consulting job.
Yeah.
What are you consulting?
How to win at life.
Oh, so you're a like. Oh, there goes the camera.
Oh, good thing we're not on that angle. But yes.
So you're one of the thousands of life coaches in the area now.
No, not a life coach. I just win, no matter what.
Winners win. And that's what I teach my kids, right? Winners win and losers lose.
There's no
in between. It's black and white. You either win at life or you lose at life.
They call me the machine.
You can't do that. That's copyrighted.
Yeah, you
I don't
can't do
care.
that.
Well,
you're not
Bert-
Levine the machine.
I know.
I hope
He
Bert
did.
comes right after you now for that
okay,
one.
so technically, the
No,
The
no,
machine.
that's it. If you're gonna be the machine, all right, take the shirt off. Let's go.
no,
Like if
not
you're gonna
that-
copy, go all the way.
No, it's not the machine. It's actually the Mashyna, but you don't understand that, so I translated it for you.
Wait up, you can't. That's total
You can't.
infringement.
It's-
Because
it's
that's
got-
what he was called in the Russian mob.
The machine.
You can't just
No,
take
they said
somebody's
the-
nickname.
Yeah, copyright. Can't do
I didn't
it.
take it. It was given to me. Okay.
You can't.
You-
It's
no.
already taken. You know what your nickname is gonna be? Road Dogg.
No.
Yeah, you're a road dog.
You're a road dog.
You're a road dog.
Road Dog.
Yeah, you can't. You didn't take the name. We just gave it to you.
Life lessons from the Road Dog. That's it. He's going to be Road Dogg
I
from now on.
checked. I checked.
Winning
and
with the Road
website's
Dogg.
available.
Winning with the Road Dogg.
Winning with the Road Dogg.
Dude, Road Dogg's way cooler.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
You
making,
can't.
I'm not.
You can't take it. You can't.
It doesn't matter.
You can't take
use
it.
it.
It's already used.
I will turn you in.
It's already used by a very famous person. You cannot.
I'm not
You
the
can't.
machine. I'm Mashyna. Period.
Mashyna.
Mashyna.
He's Meshuggah.
Mashyn.
You could be Meshuggah.
Mashyna. No. Anyways, moving on.
It's okay.
For
Road
those
Dogg.
that don't know Yiddish, that's saying he's crazy. Meshuggah.
Mashyna. So
Are you trying to sport a new hairstyle?
He is. He's doing.
Or is that
that's
like-
That's his, I
is
rolled
that-
out of bed and we decided to
No,
record
no.
early this morning.
Well, here's the one. Ready? I walked in and guess where he's at?
The couch.
On the couch.
next time, I'm not going to set anything up. So I'll just leave it for Josh. So then he can bitch about, oh, you didn't set anything up.
It's
So
okay. I'll turn around, walk out, and just go back to work.
there you go.
And
It's kind of like when someone asked me if I want to
just
rank
like
with my
that, just
chicken
like that,
wings.
ladies and gentlemen, the podcast ended.
No, we can't do that to our
the
viewers.
couch was our Yoko Ono.
What was the break end point? The couch.
The couch. Josh was feeling jealous of the couch. The couch was getting more time with George. Well, speaking of time, though, like, I mean, you and I played golf yesterday
in the afternoon.
in the afternoon. I had a great time. And what would you score?
83.
An 83
On 18?
on 18.
Wow.
I made, all right.
He made
All
the
right.
putt
Whoa, whoa,
of
whoa,
a
whoa.
lifetime.
I made some putts yesterday.
Wait, so you guys golfed yesterday and you didn't even.
Throw that up. I'll send you the text. I said, invite George.
You
and he
don't
was
golf.
like, yeah, right.
You don't golf.
Whoa.
You don't golf.
All right.
No. You don't golf. Since when?
I've
We've asked you so many times. You just go, so, I'm going to lay on my couch, Road Dogg.
You guys are terrible.
I'm dying over here.
Like, what would it take to get you off the couch in the afternoon, Road Dogg, to play some golf?
Yesterday I was busy, but
Doing what? Laying on the couch?
consulting services.
On the couch.
Nope.
He would have brought his binoculars to the golf course, and he would have been like, "Hey Google," or "Hey Apple, please hit the ball for me."
And he even uses Apple and he doesn't even know the right terminology. It's okay.
Hey Siri.
There you
Hey,
go.
don't say that. Mine will
Congratulations.
start talking.
Hey Siri, start my.
No.
It only works when I say it.
Hey Siri, start my shower.
It only works when I do it.
Okay, 4 valves are on.
Thanks, jerk.
So for those that don't know, our studio is at George's house, and George has the smart house. Siri runs everything. So we mess with him.
Yeah, clearly.
It's okay, Road Dogg.
Rodal. RD.
Anyways.
But yeah, would you have came if we would have invited you?
Yeah.
No, but I would have at least been a part of the conversation.
You were. And I deemed, George ain't going to come anyway, so there's no point in me asking.
I would have rode along maybe.
Why would you ride along and not golf?
I don't like to golf. I like
Since
to
when?
just hang.
You used to golf all
Yes,
the time.
when I met you, you were like a member at the club. You golfed every
Yeah.
weekend. You were doing all that stuff. So what happened? Did somebody touch you like out of the back of the 17th green?
It's not fun to me.
Why? We weren't even drinking either.
We didn't drink. I had a couple cups of coffee.
I didn't
had-
say I had a drink.
I know. I had a coffee. I grabbed a hot dog on the turn and one Michelob Ultra because
Once he drank the Michelob Ultra, though, he went downhill because he had to pee every 2 holes.
yeah, it was horrible. What was the coffee and that big bottle of water I brought too?
Anyway, so you
Big
shot
hydrant.
80. You had the best putt of your life.
83.
83. And I didn't just have one good putt. I was putting out of the wazoo.
And you still come close to par?
I mean,
Well,
I'm not a scratch golfer.
he's not a scratch golfer, but he did
I thought
really
you
well.
were.
But then on the same note, like I'm playing with him and I'm playing with Garrett and we're playing with that old guy Tim they put us with, and Tim was a great
Oh,
guy.
so you had a foursome?
We had a threesome
And
until
you were forced to foursome?
we were forced to foursome at the turn.
See, you could have had me. That's okay.
But you wouldn't come.
We would have been forced to force him anyway because you weren't playing.
No, I would have wrote. I would have paid for the cart.
You would have paid
It would
just
have
the
been
ride.
yeah, why not? Especially if you guys were drinking, I would have. That would have been fun.
So
I enjoy like the hanging out part. I just don't.
So
I don't need to
after-
swing a club.
after last year's golf, though, this is where I laughed with Josh because I had a pretty decent game for my first time swinging a club since September.
You had some good shots.
I mean, I
Did you have any John specials?
No.
Wow.
Actually,
No, he actually had 4 or 5 really nice drives.
yeah.
Wow.
And then I had one hole in particular though where it was like I drove it far.
I really wish
Then it was
I,
a 3-wood. There was a 3-wood, then a 5-wood, and then I putted 3 times.
I really wish
That
I
was my
had it on
problem.
video.
But
the
I was
John
like
special.
on the green and 3 on a par 5, and I 3-putted. But
I made like a 55-footer for birdie.
he did.
Congrats.
Now I did though get a 122, but last year's handicap from Golf League is a 42, so I beat Josh by 2.
I mean, technically, I'm a 5 handicap.
Right.
So
So you beat me by 2.
no, because I have to
Beat
give
me by
you.
3.
I gotta give you 72 shots. So
72 shots. John, so you both played well. Congratulations. So this weekend, I was honored to be a guest of Hard Rock Casino up at their suite at the IceHogs game.
where was our invite?
Yeah.
We weren't even part of the conversation.
Not even a part of the conversation.
Yeah, because I only got 4 tickets for.
It's
my
okay, Road
family.
Dog. It's okay.
It's all right, Road Dogg.
Can I? At what point can I claim harassment? This is getting
can't.
ridiculous.
You can't, Road
This
Dogg.
is getting ridiculous.
You're now Road Dog.
You're
No.
a principal of the company. You can't
No.
claim harassment.
You are now 100% Road Dog.
No,
Yes.
go. You can call me that, but I no. That's taken.
All right,
just like the machine. That's taken.
It's okay, Road Dog.
Anyways, that's what else. One of the things I want to go back to, you know, how we recap our
Can we
weekend.
call him Little Blind? Since he gambles?
That was bad.
Road Dog.
I don't know.
One of the things that in this segment we highlight what we did in the weekend, but I want to make sure we're staying hyper focused on highlighting not what we did the weekend, but places in the Stateline area that we visited and did. And so we did a really good job of that so far.
Oh yeah, Mr. Smiley. Right?
Smiley, yes.
Smiley's vintage apparel.
I have the card right
Your
here.
dad is pretty darn good at golf. And that dude, ready for this? You're gonna like this. He started on the back 9 with us. We played we're on hole 12 maybe, right?
Smiley's, your one-stop shop.
I asked him, the dad, I said, so what'd you do? You work this morning and then come play golf? He goes, nope, don't work no more. Oh, sweet. Where'd you work at? Well, I retired from Leibovitch, right, in town.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, but I only worked there for 3 years. His old company, he worked, I forget the name of it.
It was the company that got bought with the Liebervich and all that.
So he worked there for 39 years. He was a exec, right?
Mm-hmm.
His company and Leibovitch got bought together,
by another company.
all branded under Leibovitch, right? He goes, yeah, I had $600,000 in his company stock, selling at $50 a share.
He dumped
He goes-
$600,000 into it at $50 a share.
He goes, every high up exec dumped all of their money into it at once, right? They all retired and sold out. They went from $50 a share to $350 a share. They all sold and left the company.
Wow.
He made over $6 million.
That's incredible.
He goes, every high up exec dropped all their money into their stock at $50 a share. He said I dropped.
crazy.
He
But it
goes,
was-
I dropped 600 G's into this
But
account.
we start talking with the gentleman and Tim, and he goes, he's got a UHL sweatshirt on. And you boys are wearing your NHL gear today. Nobody sent me the memo.
Should wear your EXP hockey jersey.
I know. I
Did you
didn't know.
speak it before? Did you guys anybody catch the game Sunday?
Which
did.
game?
We can talk about that in the middle.
Okay, go ahead.
Which game?
The Hawks.
Okay. No, because there were multiple games on. That's why I'm asking. Like, I didn't know if you were talking about the
The
Hurley
Patrick
game.
Kane. No, the Patrick Kane game.
Yeah.
That
We'll
was
talk about that in a
insane.
second. But he goes, Josh goes, "Oh, big hockey fan." He's like, "Yeah, my son used to play and all like that." I said, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Yeah, he's 24 and all like that." I was like, "Oh, my son's 22. He used to play too." And he mentioned Smiley was the name. I was like, "I know the kid's name. I've seen that placard with my kid playing hockey all those years." So it was funny. Like we started talking about that, and then his son's shop is right next to Mockingbird. No,
Magpie.
Magpie. I always say Mockingbird.
Mockingbird.
Well, Magpie is a mockingbird, but Magpie. So it's right next door. So go check them out. But let's talk about this game then.
It was Patrick Kane's first game back in Chicago since he left.
Well, since he was run out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he didn't want to go.
No. He didn't.
Anyways, yeah. So he came back.
I'll never forgive them.
They
for
did a
that.
pretty cool tribute to him.
Yeah, they did.
And he won the game on a overtime breakaway.
Breakaway goal.
Yep.
And it was just the standing ovation. He got to do 3 curtain calls.
Yeah.
It was pretty moving.
Yeah. Were you there?
No, but I watched it, and it was spectacular. It was definitely one of the classiest send-offs of a former historic player for the Blackhawks. Well, it was also Chelios' retirement jersey,
Yeah.
and Chelios basically said to him, I mean, Chelios played for Detroit before he called it quits, and that's where Kane is. And Chelios said to him, he's like, well, it won't be very long until you'll be here doing the same speech, coming back to Chicago for that. So it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was a really, really, really cool moment for Blackhawk fans. Maybe
So
one
since
of the
you're a
last cool
yuppie
moments.
now with the casino, can you get us tickets to the Blackhawks team?
To the who?
To the Blackhawks game.
Well, we're going to the
Yeah,
Bulls
I
next
got
game.
courtside Bulls tickets with this guy.
Cool. Thanks for the invite.
I'm even gonna wear a Chicago hat that day.
Yeah,
you really got courtside tickets?
I did. I get 2 tickets for my VIP. For my rep. I only get 2 though. So I have to do 1 game at a time. I'm taking him for the Knicks because the Knicks are in town.
That's pretty cool.
I'm going to try to get a Blackhawks too. I got Blackhawks at one time for the opener, but I'd
Wait,
like
you can get courtside 2 tickets to the Bulls?
yes.
But
Can
he
I-
has to be there.
I have to be there.
I can't be you.
Mm-mm.
I can't be you and take my kid.
Mm-mm.
My kid would love that.
You could go to the game. Your kid could sit with him down courtside, and you could sit up in the nosebleeds.
I don't think my kid would probably be creeped out by George.
No.
What?
Road Dogg? No.
You guys are mean. I don't like you guys.
Bro,
anymore.
dog.
I'll go with you.
You guys
So-
are mean.
So recapping of big things that happened last week. Right after we recorded last week's episode, it was announced all the winners of Rockford Restaurant Week.
Yes. And
And I'm impressed with a couple of these. So I'm just going to start right off the bat. Our buddy Andrew over at Ernie's Midtown Pub.
Shout out to them.
heck yeah.
They won best cocktail or brew. Now they've got the Ernie's beer, like they got their own beer, but their cocktail that won was the cherry bourbon sour.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That was the winner. Lemon cherries, fresh lemon juice, bourbon, sour mix, and some soda water. I've had this cocktail. It is a refreshing drink. Amazing. Dairy House up in Rockton won for best dessert.
Of course they did.
I'm just saying
They're good.
They won for best dessert.
And shout out to them for like expanding their hours now.
Oh, as soon as the weather got warm, they opened.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which
100%.
I mean, Brett doesn't do that all the time, but why not?
Sure.
We're like he's got the ice cream made. Why not do it? The best main course. That one surprised me a little, but it didn't really surprise me because they're getting a lot of hype right now. We mentioned them a couple of times on the show. Salt.
Really?
They got the best main course. It was a tempura walleye dish that they had for Restaurant Week.
Interesting. I wonder who they paid off for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, stop it! I'm
I'm
gonna say
kidding, I'm
I'm gonna
kidding,
say
I'm
I
kidding.
probably believe it was though because they do have a Michelin star chef working for them.
They do.
So I'm just saying, and I know him, and he
I do
keeps
too.
seeing every time I see him, he goes, "When are you coming in?" So I need to make a trip to at least sit
Try
at the
it.
bar, have a cocktail, and do some bar appetizers at least. Do something.
Are
to
you-
get
Well,
experience.
it's still going to cost you.
Before- Yeah,
you
an
gotta go-
arm, a leg, and your third child.
Not always. They got different stuff on the menu.
You need to go. Yeah, you
And
need
you
to
know
go.
what? You're being a typical Rockfordian right now. You are no, seriously, that's the thing. People that are from Rockford,
I'm from Loves Park.
no, you're not. You're from Rockford.
I'm from Loves Park.
Who are you kidding? You're from Rockford.
I went to Harlem.
Makes it even worse.
So now you know how I feel, John.
So
He's in quite the mood today.
Just how it is though. Like I mean, it's a place. They're a little higher end. I get it. It's
agree.
just what it is.
I
and,
agree
And
with
people
you.
in Rockford don't see that. I mean,
I agree with
people
you.
cheered that we were getting a Raising Cane and a local business was getting shut down.
Like 10 years ago, Taco Bell was rated our #1 Mexican
place.
restaurant. That's what I'm
Number
saying.
one
Like,
Mexican
I get
restaurant,
it.
yes.
I get it. Like, I haven't been there. I can't talk
Right.
on it.
And yes, their menu is a higher end menu, and I hope that the elevated food stays up there. But until I actually eat it and say, yeah, that was or that wasn't, I can't. Like when I go to Maryland Houston's and I'm dropping, $200-$300 on dinner for two because I know the steaks and the appetizers
Yeah,
and
but
everything are
my last 2 times at Maryland Houston's were not good.
really.
Yeah.
See, I
My
haven't had a bad
steak, my
experience
steak
yet.
was like burnt.
Did you go like during like a special occasion time, or did
No.
you just go on like a normal Saturday night?
Yeah.
Well, that's something to talk about then.
Yeah. It was just my last 2 times going to Maryland Houston's was not good.
Well, that is not a good thing to hear. So best experience though. So Stateline area, especially north, my neck of the woods, got 2 because not only did Rockton get best dessert with a dairy house, but the best experience overall was given to Hidden Creek Estates.
I love that place.
I've never been there. I've heard great things though.
Yeah.
I am going to be there
Next
for
Friday.
Next Friday for a week from Friday. Yeah, next Friday for a Women, Wine, and Wealth event that's being put on by Leah Evers, Colleen Frenzel. Who else is in the list with them? Danny Burza Smith
And,
oh
my gosh.
don't mess it up now. Ashley Lance.
I was going to say Ashley.
You can't forget people's names. So basically, for the women from our Am Spirit group that we're part of, a networking group, they put on this event a couple of times a year. And they said this time, you're part of the group, you're a guy, come. It's usually a women's event, but just come. And I'm like, I like wine, I like food, so I'm going.
This guy turned
I
down
like
wine.
wine.
I like wine. So, but that's what I had there. Oh, and then the best deal in town, like the best deal for restaurant week, was Cheesy's Grilled Cheese, the food truck. They were the best deal in town.
Solid.
Sweet.
So, I mean, it was a pretty big list of places, like a wide variety of restaurants that, were in the mix. I mean, when you looked at the article of who was in this thing, there was probably 150 restaurants and food trucks and little establishments and bistros between Belvedere to like almost Freeport.
Yeah.
I'm no chef, but I feel like I can throw down
Okay.
on some food, right? You guys had my cooking. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. I might have made the most gourmet sandwich of my career for my wife last week.
Really?
Yeah. Here, I'm going to show you a picture of it.
Uh-oh.
It was that cool. It was that good. Look at it.
Well,
Oh, that looks good.
put it on the camera.
So what's on that sandwich, Josh? What is
All
on
right, so-
what is on the Mr. Cooper?
So I went to Penance,
Okay.
and they had Greek marinated chicken breast.
Oh.
So I put that in the frying pan, and I cooked it a couple minutes on each side, get a nice crust, and then I sliced it into like 1/4-inch
Okay.
strips, and they weren't done yet. Put them on each side, so I got all 4 sides were nice crust on
Yeah.
it. And then I bought a giant loaf of Italian bread, sliced it myself, buttered both sides, put the bread in the frying pan after the chicken was done, and so the drippings from the chicken crusted on the outside of the Italian bread. So got those nice and toasted, and I put a little mayo, lettuce, bacon, the chicken. It was pretty good.
It looked like there was some tomato on there too.
Oh, there was tomato. Yeah, I lied. So it was like
So it's a BLT chicken.
It was a grilled chicken BLT.
Did we call that the fly in the coop?
Called that fly in the coop.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Sounds good.
It was very good. My wife enjoyed it. I didn't get to eat it, obviously, because I can't. But
So
and that made my son a couple grilled cheese sandwiches out of the Italian loaf bread. So he enjoyed that as well.
well, what do we got coming up this weekend? It's
There's
another,
really, it's
another
we're
slow
in
weekend.
I mean, we're coming up to March, right? It's a leap year, so we have our
We get an
lovely
extra day.
Extra day. Happy birthday to all the leap year babies,
You
right?
only get it once every 4 years.
once every 4 years. It's kind of cool.
Well, there is a woman. I saw the article the other day. She's celebrating her 100th year on this planet,
But she's only had.
but she's only
25.
she's only going to be having her 25th birthday.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's March, right? So we're
Oh.
starting to get in some nice weather.
I want to give a reminder because it's few and far between when they're actually open. Urban Farm Girl is actually open. Leap year 29th, the 1st and the 2nd. So, I mean, they only open like every now and then.
Yeah.
So I've been keeping
Off of
track.
Madison Street, right?
Off of Madison, because the other location is pretty much closed. It's just for storage now. The original that they had over on,
Yeah.
I forget what street
I
that is.
forget either, but yeah, they're off Madison.
No, it's what's the name of that bar over there? It's the same name as the bar. Rural on Rural Street. That's where the
Rural,
original
yeah.
location is.
Yeah.
So, but Venice has been wanting to go constantly. And the last time they were open, it was before Christmas. And we walked in, it was all Christmas stuff. And
Yep.
she's like, "This is not what I want. I want to look for decoration for the house, for the bedroom, for that stuff." So they're open this weekend. So you're listening to us at 1:00. You got about 2 hours till they close, and they're open all day tomorrow.
There you go.
But monster trucks are in town this weekend.
I am leaving town this weekend. I may have some pretty fun footage.
You going on a road dog trip?
I'm going to Nashville, Vegas.
You meeting Ben and Dave?
Ben and Dave are going to be Thursday night, and then the weekend is going to be Broadway. We'll find out. We'll see what kind of stuff I get into.
Are you meeting up with Colleen down there? She's gonna be down there this weekend.
I heard she's going to Broadway too.
No.
Yeah, I
You
may
just going to Broadway by yourself?
No, there's like 7 couples. We rented an Airbnb.
Oh, so your wife's going?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Couples trip. We weren't invited.
You were invited. It's okay.
It's actually Kyle's group of
Birthday,
friends.
right? It's Kyle's birthday. Is that what you're going for? Kyle's birthday?
Yes. Happy birthday, Kyle Klotz. My ringer
It's
in
today.
golf.
Yeah,
Yep.
his birthday's today.
Yeah, well, all we just revealed when we record. Well, they don't know when Kyle's birthday is.
They don't know what Kyle's birthday is. But we're going. We're talking.
It
about
doesn't
going-
matter. Everybody knows we record whenever we get a chance during the week, and
We're
it is what
talking.
it
We're
is.
talking about going to Nashville for Kelsey's 30th birthday next year in January.
It's fun.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Broadway's fun.
But dude, it's nice out and start enjoying the weather. I mean,
Heck yeah.
spring's come.
Last week we challenged you to go try an establishment that you've never tried before, because there wasn't
And I
much
did.
going on.
I did. I
Yeah.
went to the Goat Tavern.
And I did. I went to an IceHogs game and sat in.
Was that your first time at the IceHogs game?
It wasn't my first IceHog game, but first time in that experience it that way. It was awesome.
Dude, the ice picks are fun to go to.
They are. Then we couldn't have picked the better game to go to. There was 7 goals. One was disallowed for Rockford, and they think the final was 6-3. There's a fight every period.
Yeah,
The girls thought that was the coolest thing in the world.
I like Travis Kelsey and Jason Kelsey's idea.
Hammy came up to our.
I know Hammy.
Yeah, he came up to our.
Did you tell me
Sweet.
you tell him you know me?
No,
Should have.
well, you texted me that after he left.
Oh, gotcha.
He like came up. We took pictures with Hammy. They did a good job. The Hard Rock. They had really good food. Open bar.
So is that in one of the suites upstairs?
It was like they call it the stage because it's the one that's on center ice, and it's nicer than any of the other suites.
Okay, the one right in the center.
Correct.
All right, not the one off to the side, because that's the one when we're with the Cosmos. We go up there. That's like the dental. It used to be the Dental
Yeah, yeah.
Dimensions Lounge. Now it's called something else. But yeah, they do a good job at all the. Like, I mean, I've been there to games for suites with different things at this center, BMO, and they do a nice job in any of those suites, and they're actually affordable. Like for a business owner to like get it to promote themselves and to be able to give out tickets, it's not that bad.
No. Yeah, it's a good time. That was really cool. I think that was it that I did as far as trying out new things. That was my one new thing. I was given the opportunity, cleared the schedule. We did it. It was fun. The kids loved it. Had a blast.
Did you see what the Kelsey brothers said?
No.
They said in football, they should allow 1 hockey fight a game.
That would be dope.
You're allowed 1 hockey fight a game.
I see a new thing happening to the XFL.
Could you imagine? How cool would that be?
Well, as long as we're talking about brothers,
It would
real
be
quick,
the same guys every week.
I do want to throw it out. My brother, my only brother, 'cause it's only the two of us. His birthday is on Saturday, so tomorrow. Happy birthday, Mike! And I also want to give a shout out to Kid Spot Gymnastics. They have their showcase this weekend. So good luck, girls,
Nice.
doing your showcase on Sunday. Good luck to the coaches and all of the athletes.
And I will possibly send along some footage. Maybe we'll throw it up on TikTok from Broadway this weekend.
Hey, I am also part of the Kid Spot family.
How's it going?
It's going well.
Because your daughter like freaked out the first
Yep.
time.
So she's not doing the gymnastics. She's doing the dance.
Okay, because her little friend is
Yeah.
in there with her.
They're in the Funky Monkeys.
All
The
right.
Funky Monkeys.
So it's a
She
shame
will-
because like
she will-
Thursday mornings, my daughter does Java Mamas. That like she
Yeah.
does that thing.
She
with
will
them.
not be participating in the end of the year
Recital. Okay.
because she won't do it. There's no point of even trying.
Right.
She won't get on stage in front of all those people by herself. You know what I mean? But she's enjoying the class. She's having fun. The instructor's really good. We're
Well,
happy.
that's awesome.
So we're gonna save our money for the recital, but it's okay.
But it's all right. But give it a year.
Yeah.
And she'll want to go.
Yep.
Or maybe just go to the recital so she could cheer on her friend and she'll see what's going on. The next time she'll be like, I want to do that.
Yeah. But she's very shy. Hates people.
She's not that shy doing her best Arnold Schwarzenegger on
No,
Facebook.
no. That's our littlest. She will do anything.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the
No.
littlest one doing this.
Madeline, the middle one, is the
Oh.
one that, and she is stone cold stunner, just like.
It's crazy. They each have their own personalities.
So last weekend we challenged you to try a new place. This weekend we challenge you to
Get outside.
get outside and just do something fun outdoors, outdoor activity. Weather's going to be great. Enjoy it before we really get into busy season. Once the spring really gets rolling, there's going to be stuff happening every weekend and it's going to be busy. So enjoy a nice relaxing. Don't have to go do anything specific. Just get outside.
10-4.
Go for a walk. Go for a bike ride. Take your kids to the park.
I got to clean my garage.
Clean the garage. That's a great thing to do.
I gotta do that too. It's so bad.
It's
spring,
horrible.
It is.
Well, I've officially started. Yesterday was the start of my busy season, and you guys thought I was busy before.
All right. On that note, do all the YouTubey things.
No. The
It's
problem
just the
is
truth.
the problem is though. How was the first day of coaching?
It was good. We had.
You could say what you do.
Yeah, I coached. So I obviously, I'm an insurance agent. I also work for Camp Sheila. I coach 9U, my kids' 9U baseball team, and I also coach JV baseball at Boylan High School. Yesterday, when I say busy season, yesterday was the first day the state of Illinois allowed us to start baseball, and we were outside. Incredible, right? Usually never happens, but we had a freshman that might have threw about 83 across the diamond.
Oh wow!
Yeah. He fielded it, took one step, and just unloaded, and I got so excited. But so it's busy, right? Because I go from work and camp stuff to high school baseball, then to 9U baseball, in between 3 kids. It's just
All right. We'll see you in the fall.
golf league. You know what I mean? Trying to find time for myself. You guys understand. I mean, every weekend. I mean, this weekend we're in Bettendorf for 9U baseball. Next weekend we have. Our first baseball game for Boylan is March 15th.
It's coming up.
It's coming up 2 weeks from Saturday or 2 weeks from Friday, and then we play every weekend from now until I leave on vacation in July.
There you go.
So
Vacation. That must be nice.
On
I
that
haven't
note,
gone on one in
just
2 years.
all right. We're gonna cut this off.
Do the
right here.
YouTubey things.
Yes.
Like, share, subscribe on YouTube, anywhere you consume podcasts, and don't forget to visit us on Facebook at Reppin' the Stateline Podcast.
Hey, it's a good podcast with Coop Dog, JB, and Road Dogg.
Oh Lord. All right, guys. See you next week.
Ruff, ruff.